to another episode of T Mania Show on the T. Before we start, I want to send thoughts and prayers, good energy, good vibes to DMX. He's in the hospital right now fighting for his life. And we're all rooting for you. We all want you to pull through. So last night's Falcon and the Winter Soldier was good. Oh man, it had a great John Wick vibe to it. Um, it reminded me of an anime also. Like there was a lot of fun going on into it. Th- this show is so great. Like seriously, I mean, this show is so great. It is so different than what I expected. And I love that. I love how fun this is. I love how smart this is. I love how street level or grounded this is. And this episode was like that. There wasn't too many missteps in this. I mean, if anything, I didn't like the jailbreak out. I thought that was like the Baron and Baron Zemo is uh, a high class supervillain. He should not have gotten out of prison that easy, or broke out of prison that easy. It was great to see Sharon again. That was that was fun. That was good. Her arc was nice. It's good to see. I forget the Flag Smashers leader name, uh, the woman with the red hair. But it's good to see different sides of her. Um, Falcon and Bucky, their relationship is awesome too. You know, the way they bounce off each other is just great. This was a great episode all the way through. Okay. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely go check it out. So, I'm not going to review SmackDown's episode from last night. Not really. What I'm going to do instead, I'm going to give my WrestleMania prediction. Today is Saturday, and next Saturday is night one of WrestleMania. So I want to give night one and night two my predictions. What I think is going to happen. I think the card is finished. Um, we learned some matches will be on SmackDown next week, which is the going home show. Um, Not saying they're not important, but they didn't make the card, so there's really no need for me to talk on them. I will talk about the episode because next week I am going to be covering SmackDown, Raw. Still debating if I'm going to do NXT's Takeover night one and night two, but you know we'll see what happens. Also, I downloaded the Peacock Network. Got it. Got the $10 version. All I can say is just RIP to WWE Network. I am really gonna miss it. Seriously, it's been like a staple in my house, and I still, I'm still having a hard time navigating through the Peacock uh, app. But hopefully they'll smooth things out. Okay, my predictions. Night one. Okay, Sasha Banks, SmackDown Women's Champion. She's going against Bianca Belair. Um, this feud is just now getting good. Um, I think Sasha's kind of making Bianca look like a sucker a little bit. And I don't like that. In the beginning, I felt that Bianca was going to take it, but now I think Sasha's going to actually beat her at WrestleMania. Um, Bobby Lashley, WWE Champion, versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. Earlier this week, they broke up the Hurt Business, and I did not like that at all. I don't care for that, but it is what it is right now. Um, Bobby needs to hold this. He needs to keep this championship. He really does. Um, I don't want Drew to get it right now. Not again. Um, but now that the Hurt Business is not in the picture, I don't know if that makes Bobby seems lesser or not. MVP is going to be by his side, obviously. But I don't know. But I'm going to give this to Bobby Lashley. I want Bobby Lashley to keep it. I think Bobby Lashley is going to keep it. Bad Bunny versus The Miz. Bad Bunny. I mean, he's a celebrity. He's been getting over on The Miz over and over again. I think Bad Bunny is just going to win. The New Day, Raw Tag Team Champions versus AJ Styles and Amos. Now, this will be AJ's first tag team um, championship if he wins this. I don't even think he actually competed for the any champions tag team championships before in WWE since he came to WWE. I think AJ and Amos got this. Yeah, AJ and Anja. AJ and Amos. Yeah, they got this. Um, Braun Strowman versus Shane O'Mac in a steel cage match. There's no way, no way. I don't. No way Shane should win this. I don't think Shane ever won a WrestleMania match. Has he? I'm thinking. I don't know. I think he beat his father at that one WrestleMania. I think he beat Vince WrestleMania 2001. I think that's what happened. I can't remember. I gotta go back and go check. But there's no way Shane should be able to win this. I'm gonna go with Braun. Okay. Last match of night one: Cesaro versus the Drip King himself, Seth Rollins. Cesaro was winning this. This is his first solo WrestleMania. He's looking good. He's looking strong. I think Seth is going to let him do his thing. It's going to be a great match between these two. I'm looking forward to it. And I think Cesaro is going to win this. I'm hoping, but I think Cesaro is going to win this. Okay, night two. Here we go. Night two. Roman, who is the Universal Champion, versus Edge versus Daniel Bryan. I think this story has been told good. Okay, it was getting a little muddled before, but now I think the story's told good. Last night on SmackDown, Edge cut this awesome ass promo explaining how he worked hard for these 9 or 10 years to come back and to be inside his position, and it was supposed to be 1-on-1. And Daniel Bryan's, he kind of just snaked his ass into the match, making it a triple threat match. And I understand where Edge is coming from. I said this last week. I understand where Edge is coming from. Continuing with night two, Asuka, the Raw's Women Champion, will go against Rhea Ripley. I I want Asuka to win this, but I don't think she will. I honestly think Asuka needs to take a break. I know that she hasn't been treated like she should as a champion, but she has been there. She has been on TV like nonstop, and that's always great. But I think Rhea should win this, even though Rhea has been on NXT and she has been on a losing streak. It'd be good to see a fresh face with the title, and I think Rhea got this. I really do. Um, After that, we have the Fiend versus Randy Orton. Um, I think this is going to be a cinematic match, and I think that the Fiend is going to get his revenge on Randy. Randy's going to be gone for a while after this. We'll see what happens. But I hope this is the end of their feud. I am tired of the Fiend and Randy and Alexa Bliss. I'm tired of all three of them, seriously. But I think the Fiend got this. Next, we have Big E, the IC champion, Intercontinental champion, versus Apollo Crews, and we have this at a Nigerian drum match. I don't know what that is, but I'm looking forward to it. In my head, what I'm picturing is some sort of street fight, and surrounded by drums. Maybe we have people beating drums, and they're passing them weapons or something like that. That's how it looks in my head. I don't know. This should be a cinematic match too, I think, because we see them. They these guys can wrestle, but I think this should be a great cinematic match. But I think Apollo's going to win this. There's no way he should lose. It's his match. He should win this. Um, Next we have Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. Logan Paul may be there too, on Sammy's side, or maybe KO's side. Logan Paul was on this week's SmackDown. Um, he was good. He wasn't what I thought he was going to be. I thought he was going to be obnoxious and annoying, but he was real chill. Sammy, who deserves some sort of award, like seriously, like his acting is off the chain. Sammy, I think Sammy's going to win this. But here's my issue. There's a couple of matches on next week on SmackDown that didn't make the card. I, if it wasn't for the Logan Paul being there or being in a match, I don't think this should be on WrestleMania. I love these guys. These guys can wrestle their ass off. They're great. They got great chemistry together. They both good on the mic. Sammy especially. But this match is just, it was put together like, what, 2 weeks ago. And it just feels like this match should not be on a WrestleMania card. It should be on the Go Home show for SmackDown next week. It's just my opinion. But I think Sammy does win this. And finally, Riddle, who is the U.S. champion, Matt Riddle, versus Sheamus. And I like Matt Riddle as champion. He's entertaining. He's an awesome wrestler. Sheamus too. He's a great wrestler also. Sheamus has been losing a lot. He needs to win. So I think Sheamus is going to win this. I think he's going to take that. And but Matt will get it back. Maybe at the next pay-per-view or something like that. But Matt's definitely going to get it back. And that is my predictions for WrestleMania 37. I just want to go over the Roman, Edge, Daniel Bryan one because I got a phone call from Mother. You got to pick up the phone when your mom calls you. Anyway, this should be a great match. These three guys together, they have been telling the story, and I just think that, of course, this is the main event of WrestleMania, and I think Roman is going to win this. I think he's going to keep it. That's what I honestly think is going to happen here, and I don't know how he's going to do it, but I know that he is going to win this match. Anyway, that was my predictions for this year's WrestleMania. Next week is WrestleMania. That was my predictions. Talk to you later. If you like this, I should have said that the other way around. But if you like this, comment, share, all that jazz. Take care.